I think that's the only option left. We just lost 4 Buccaneers on an attack mission that was completely and utterly unsuccessful. But the ships, we've not lost any more ships. Oh, we did lose a submarine, but I think you were here for that. So we lost our submarine. We just launched our second and final, like, we used all of the anti-ship missiles that we had. We used them all, and none of them got through. None of them got onto target. I think we fired 16 anti-ship missiles at this Udaloy 1, and they all got shot down, which sucks. So I'm now kind of deciding what the next move is. They can actually carry SAS and SPS. Sea skewers, we're out of those. Stingrays, they're torpedoes or something along those lines. So the Lynx HS3 can't carry them. What about the Sea King? And the Sea King can't carry them. So what carries these 9D Sidewinders? Not that that helps me, because actually it's not enemy aircraft that I'm struggling with right now. It's ship missiles. I need something to attack ships. I've actually got 24. I'm not sure whether this is correct. That says we got 4 Sea Eagles. But when we go in here, what is that for a start? Oh, that's the cluster munitions. When we go in here, we've only got 1. I'm not sure whether this is correct. Or maybe that's just, maybe we're just carrying that in case something else lands that can take that stuff. I mean, I guess it's not doesn't necessarily mean what we've got on deck can take all that stuff. Probably heli ammunition. Yeah, I checked the I checked the helis though. And because something we could have done is actually, we've got loads of helis doing anti-submarine warfare missile duties at the moment, but there's no point because we've destroyed both the Russian aircraft, but then we've not really got anything else that can they can take. Unless I try and do like a nighttime raid with SAS and SPS commandos, that would be kind of hilarious. Oh, which did a yeah, but the Nimrod can't land on the Invincible, so there'd be no point them having that, unless some reason one of the mounts. No, but then that says. Yeah, I think that's just. I think it's just carrying that in case something lands that can use it. Because it's got the AIM-9M and the AIM-9D Sidewinders. And it's also got AMRAAM missiles, which we can't use. Also paveways as well. Unless the Buccaneers... Hang on a minute, the Buccaneers could use them. I really enjoy this game. Like, it's a proper military simulation game. It's like so realistic. I've played for 52 hours now, and there is so much stuff that I don't know how to do. Not because the game's like really difficult, but it's just so complex. Like, I only found out on the previous scenario that the clouds down here, it tells you the clouds, 20 to 23,000 feet, that affects like maritime aircraft radar. Like, so this airborne early warning, this thing should be flying. Yeah, I've got it flying at 20,000 feet. Actually, it should be flying at 19. Did I type that in right? Please, come on. We'll do it that way. Oh no, it's gonna... Yeah. Because like the clouds affect the radar and stuff like that. It's a really complex game. But it's incredibly... Like, it is a really expensive game. I think this is probably the most expensive game I ever bought. I did own the previous one, but I didn't get enough use out of it. This one... I'm really glad that I'm streaming because I can get a lot more play out of this game. Because I really enjoy it, but it's a... You need to get your money's worth because the price is so expensive. You really need to get your money's worth. So that's why I say to people, if you're interested in this game, like, it's great to watch it on stream. So at least you know what you're getting into. Like, hopefully you have a better idea, because and watch some videos on YouTube and stuff like that, because because of the price, it's a game you definitely want to know what you're in store for and whether you're going to enjoy it before you buy it, so you don't waste your money. Having said it on the price, I think actually I have started to get into DCS, so I think after I bought a couple of planes on DCS, that will probably end up being more expensive. But yeah, this is quite an expensive game. Buccaneers could only land on the old Ark Royal. Thank you. Yes, because the Invincible is much shorter, isn't it? Yeah. And yeah, you're right. I remember that now. I was watching a documentary on the Buccaneers the other day, so in fact it was after the last mission, so they would need a hook for the resting gear. Good point. Do you think the game is worth the price tag? I've just talked around that. You had one of the old versions, but the learning curve was insane. I agree, the learning curve for this game is really big, and it's not because it's a difficult game. It's like Steel Division 2. A lot of my viewers, I don't know where... Oh, Graham, yeah, you know Steel Division 2. So a lot of anyone that plays Steel Division 2 will be used to a big learning curve, but that's kind of... It's a different type of learning curve. The thing with this is more... The game's not difficult. This game is all about knowing what equipment you've got and what equipment the enemy's got, and how to use the equipment. It's not a game that's hard to play, because you can create missions and the AI will do stuff for you. Like when we went on that strike package, all I did was create a mission, create a strike mission. I allocated the units to it, I allocated the targets and told it to go, and it will do it for you. It's more knowing the capabilities of the aircraft and the enemy that is like the massive learning curve. That's the big part of it, which even after like 52 hours is really tough still. So if you know a lot about equipment, if you've played a lot of war games, like I like the Cold War scenarios, so I tend to play a lot of them. So if you know a lot about military equipment and planes and ships and missiles and stuff like that, you'll actually find it easier than someone that doesn't. This is the Russian fleet here. We did a failed attempt at an anti-ship strike on that fleet. We fired 16 Sea Eagle anti-ship missiles and none of them got through. The Udaloy and the other ships managed to shoot down every single missile. So now I'm not 100% sure what to do. I've loaded the Sea Harriers with general purpose bombs, and we're just going to try and bomb them from above the clouds and hope that works. We've also got a limited number of Exocet missiles. We've got 8 Exocet missiles. So we're going to engage with them. And yeah. And then when the Buccaneers go back, I think I'm going to try and load them with paveway laser guided bombs, and we'll try and do a kind of like a drop from as high as we can drop, and then use a laser guided bomb to guide them onto the target. That's about the best I can think of right now, because I've run out of anti-ship missiles on my planes. So yeah, I don't really know what else I can do at this point other than try and bomb it with conventional bombs. Actually, let's see, can the Nimrods take anything interesting? The Nimrods can actually take Harpoon missiles. So I wonder whether we have any Harpoon missiles in the 2 air bases that we've got. Oh, we've got 26 Harpoon missiles. Okay. Oh, right. Okay. So these Nimrods are going to go into we're going to call back all of the Nimrods. And we're going to load them up with we don't need them for I had them on long-range anti-submarine warfare duties, but we don't actually need them for that. And they're also on maritime surveillance, but it is a... Why is that one on maritime surveillance? It shouldn't be. I have 2 Nimrods on maritime surveillance, I think. Udaloy destroyers have 64 surface-to-air missiles. So yeah, there you go. So, like, I didn't know that. Although I could have checked, to be fair. So they were using... where is it? They'll be using... What is that? No, they're guns. They'll be using the SA-9N. So it's saying they've only got 8. Oh wait, 8 cells. So they can probably fire 8 at a time. Here we go. But in terms of... Just reading the database as well is an art to itself. I mean, like, you've got sonar, like radar that operates on certain bands. You can jam certain bands. It's such an incredibly complex game. Okay, so you know what we're talking about, missile defense. So this thing can shoot down, from the sounds of it, it can basically shoot down 16 harpoons or 16 anti-ship missiles, which is literally the number we threw at it, and it shot them all down. AK is the Sea-Whiz. Yeah, so that's the Sea-Whiz. So it might have been using Sea-Whiz rather than anti-ship missiles, and it'll be the SA-9N that will be using as the surface-to-air missile. But I don't know exactly how many it's got. I don't know whether... It says 8 cells, but I can't imagine there's only 8 of them. There'll be more than 8, I would have thought. So yeah, the question is, do we engage like ship to ship? I've got one. I've got 4 destroyers, 2 frigates. I think that Fort Grange is a that's a combat store ship. Yeah, so I've got 2 frigates and 4 destroyers, basically, that could take on the enemies, which is probably guided missile cruiser, guided missile destroyer, and so they've got 3 destroyers, or 2 destroyers and 1 cruiser. So we could try and go in for we could go in for a ship-on-ship engagement. Did you know the Udaloy class of destroyers are considered to be frigates? Do you know what? I struggle to comprehend the difference between a frigate and a destroyer. Like, my understanding is a destroyer is more of a anti-submarine warfare ship and a kind of like a ship-on-ship type thing. A cruiser is normally faster than a destroyer, and they tend to have missiles now, if I'm correct. And then like a frigate, I don't really know what a frigate is. I think a frigate's just a beefed up destroyer, unless I'm incorrect. Maybe you guys can give me a shout. Okay, so our task force is over here. We're currently steaming towards them. I'm actually just going to go parallel. I'm going to change the course and come down parallel. I also, like, my whole mission setup has just gone to pot. And I learnt after this mission not to attach missions to... I learnt not to attach missions to each other. So currently these 2 reference points are like 2 missions. And it's just not... It's not worked for me. So, I'm going to keep all of them separate from now on. It will take a little bit more time to kind of set up, but once it's set up, it's easier to manage, I have found. There we go. Okay, we probably don't need that one on the cap. Yeah, you see, I could just move my cap around, but... remove. But because it's attached to the ASW mission, it's kind of like moving it would move the ASW mission. So, you know, it's because currently my cap is it's just within there. So let's just take that out. I could probably put that up on the cap as well. 571. So that's something I'll take forward for new run-throughs. Nowadays, classes are more by size and capability. Frigates being smaller than destroyers. All right, okay. Cruisers being larger than destroyers. Okay, so I had the frigates the wrong way round because I thought they were bigger. Cruisers being the battleships of today. Yeah, because you don't really get battleships now, do you? Really? Yeah, that makes. Yeah, hopefully that makes more sense now, because we possibly are going to have to engage on some ship-on-ship action. We'll have to see how things go. Right now we're out of our main anti-ship missile, so I'm kind of resorting to whatever's left at my disposal. We got these exocets. It'd be kind of good to find out actually what ship those exocets are on. Ah, they're on this one. They're on the battle axe. I'm going to change the formation slightly. That's the dog chasing a fly. So we're going to pull the battle axe a little bit further out. Just have him a little bit closer. We've got a lot of helicopters still flying around doing whole God knows kind of stuff. Okay, so this is what I meant about the moving the missions, because this AEW is on his separate mission. So like I can, oh no, it's not. Okay, so exactly that problem. So I can't really move my AEW mission that much, which is a bit of annoyance. This one is, so I can move the this one, I think. We're just waiting for all of the airplanes to kind of go back, and then we'll reorganize what everybody's gonna fly with. We're gonna have to resupply everyone. We'll speed things up in a moment. I'm just getting used to finding where I am, getting used to things. We got some Nimrods here. They're heading back to base. I'm kind of waiting for we'll speed up now. I'm kind of waiting for all my planes to get back to base. What are you? You're a maritime Nimrod. Okay. So Russia are currently sending their fleet down. I have been engaging them, and so far it's kind of been equal. We've lost ships, they've lost ships. We both lost submarines. So neither of us have any submarines available. I'm kind of just mirroring their movements down right now because I'm not quite ready to engage ship on ship. I still have some harpoons left for the Nimrods, so we're going to order that attack, and then we'll, if all else fails, we'll have to engage ships versus ships, almost World War II style. One thing I am going to do is unassign some of these helicopters. Let's take the Lynx out. We'll leave the Sea Kings as ASW. I mean, I know there's no ASW there, but I don't think I can actually rearm them anyway, so... Oh, we got no long-range MSW. We're going to one maritime aircraft. That's kind of strange. We've only got one maritime Nimrod. Okay, so we'll look to see whether we can rearm some of these Lynx helicopters. What are you doing? You're RTB bingo. You're RTB bingo. You're airborne early warfare in the worst position possible. You're ASW. You are early warning. You're ASW as well. Okay, we're also waiting for our Sea Harriers as well. Oh, they're loading up with GB. They're loading up with just regular 1,000-pound bombs. Yeah, because I tried them with, we got one Sea Eagle. I mean, I probably should have used that. What's that? That's a cluster bomb. Yeah, so that's kind of all we've got left. We're just going to end up bombing them. But at the moment, we have cloud cover, so I'm hoping they can release. I don't know whether they can, like, guess the position and release above the clouds. I guess we'll find that out. Yeah, so the main thing we're waiting for, commercial aircraft, is everything to get back so we can reallocate aircraft. I'm going to have to wait for them to reload. Like, it's going to be a nightmare. We're going to be waiting a long time. We can speed forward time once we've done it, though. So don't worry too much. It's not going to be boring. Okay, so we have mortals. They are anti-radar ship missiles. So they could actually be quite good, those mortals. So we should probably use the mortals first. What's the range on the mortal, though? 30 nautical miles. Although we haven't got many of those mortals. 850 nautical mile strike range. Okay, so we don't have enough for those mortals. Let's just see the range. So those ships are actually within range now, so we can do that. We can allocate these ones to the short range variant, I think. Oh no, that was all the mortals. Okay, so they're gone. That basically leaves us with laser guided bombs, which I don't really want to use yet. But we're going to have to load them up anyway. Oh, they do have defensive ECM. Probably better with that. We'll load them up with that. But they're not going to be used until this mortal strike is done. We've got to wait for these Nimrods to come in. They're currently changing. This one should be unassigned. Let's make sure it is. Yeah, it is unassigned. Let's ready arm this one into Harpoon. The range of that. What is the range of that Harpoon? Oh, 1,600 nautical miles. We can definitely roll you. We'll wait for these last two to come in, then we'll roll them, then we'll speed up time like significantly. Oh. What is we strayed too close. We've lost one of the ships. Where's the Slava? We've lost contact with the Slava. There was a ship there that's disappeared, so it's obviously gone off our radar, which is kind of a little bit worrying. I mean, we must be. I don't know exactly what it's targeting right now. All those ships are there. Is that an anti-ship missile? That could be an anti-ship missile. Pressing the wrong button. Yeah, we are within. Oh god, we've strayed. I didn't even realize that. Damn it. Right, hopefully these guys will get out of there. Oh, this could go. I don't think we can outrun this. Oh god, oh god. Oh no. Hopefully we can shoot this down. Oh, this could go so wrong. Oh shh. Let's speed it up a little bit. Oh, this could go so wrong. Luckily, the three ships are actually my missile destroyers, so they do actually have the capability to shoot down these missiles. Hopefully, oh god. That's why I shouldn't have been messing about with it on 15 speed. Oh, damn it. Let's get rid of the illumination. Oh, Manchester's gone. Wrong one. Sorry, I will be back. Oh, God. Manchester's gone. Oh, God. Edinburgh's gone. That's Edinburgh. Well, what did we say about this mission being over today? Oof. Newcastle survived. Battle Axe should survive. I don't even know if it's going for Battle Axe. Edinburgh's actually... yeah, she is sinking. Great background music for this moment. Oh, God. So yeah, things went drastically wrong then. Come on. Okay, that went down. Gosh. Ah, damn. I thought I was going to do well in this scenario as well. I'd like not do well, but I thought I was going to finish this in a good way. I took my eyes off the ball for a moment and lost 2 ships. I think they're not going to get through now, one at a time. They shouldn't get through anymore. Unless we run out of sea darts. I doubt we'll... they're just doing it one at a time. I doubt we're going to run out of sea darts. We've only got 8 exocet missiles. We got 4 there. Oh, it must be on a different one then. Ambuscade, yeah. Ambuscade must have 4. Oof. There's not a lot I can do about that. Oh, this was bad. They're just going to waste, at least they're wasting the remaining missiles, but I think if we manage to sink all of their ships, it's like, it's not going to look good in the newspapers. It's not going to look good in the newspapers. Just realised your Seaways is literally the Oricons, yeah. We have Phalanx. Is that Seaways? We have Phalanx. I think that's Seaways, isn't it? Phalanx. Oh, it's capable versus Sea Skimmer. But I don't think that's on every ship. Yeah, we have Oricon. I can't really say the word. Yeah, we have some phalanx on the Newcastle. I think that's Seawes. Yeah. I guess at least it's going to waste all of the... what kind of missiles are they throwing at me? I'm guessing they're anti-ship missiles, so it's not actually going to help me. What are they aiming for as well? They don't seem to be aiming for the battle axe. Like, they could have killed the battle axe by now. Who is firing this? And how have they got range on me? Oh god. Learn to zoom out. That is the range. So why did they wait all that time to launch? Oh, that's a nice picture. So what do you reckon? What is it? It could be that. I think it's these. It's hard to say what. Max range 8. It's not that, it's this. It's the SAN-6 Grumble. It's the yeah, it's got a 20. No, it can't be that. Because the range is huge. Oh, I've buggered it up. Oh. Just want to know the range. The range is like 300 nautical miles. Oh, it's this. I don't know what I can... They're just going to keep wasting their missiles. Hopefully they don't get through. It's a long-range liquid fuel turbojet powered supersonic surface-to-surface anti-ship missile, which can include a nuclear payload. I did not know. So SA surface to air, SS-N is naval surface to surface. Oh, right, okay. I did not know. Like, all this time, I did not realise that's the range they had. I guess there's not a lot else I can do. I just gonna have to let him shoot at me constantly. He's gonna run out of them at some point. Right, so we got harpoons. These two need to be ready, armed with harpoons. I don't need the sidewinders. So we're just gonna have to wait. 6 hours is yeah, so it's 22 now. 3 0 1 2 3. So 4 a.m. we can do another strike at 4 a.m. I don't think I can't really. My furthest anti-ship missile is this, so I can't really engage. Once they run out, maybe I can actually engage, but at some point, like for the moment, I can't actually do anything. They're just gonna continue firing and. Oh, one got through. Have we run out of? We might have run out of sea darts. In which case, we're in real trouble. Yeah, we are out of sea darts. So we are in a lot of trouble. This ship here. Oh god, things are. This is a failure. Things are going so wrong right now. Click the ship. Come on. This guy down here needs to get across to cover the rest of the ships. Newcastle is just doing its own thing. You get out of there. Not that it can actually do anything. Things have gone really bad. Which ship did it hit? It hit the oh god. The Fort Grange, my combat stores ship. Surprisingly enough. So he hit the only one that's not a warship. And he's gonna destroy it. Ah, like a bit odd. I'm gonna have to full on retreat right now.